Hey, welcome back. In this video, we will discuss about the nested list. Okay, so let's create a nested list. So nested list equals to, let's add the list, the square brackets, and inside of that, we can add another set of square brackets. So 1, comma 2, comma 3. Okay, then add a comma, open up one other pair of square brackets, 4 comma 5 comma 6. Once again open up other pair of square brackets. Okay, so it will start from 7 comma 8 comma 9. All right, so this is a nested list. So we can print the nested list. Okay, if I just print that, this is what happens. All right, now how we can access the individual elements here. First of all, let's discuss what is the length of this particular list. Okay, so the length of the list, the nested list here is 3. So this is the 1 item, 2 item and 3 item. And each of the items has their own items, right? So we can do len of nested list. Save that. So we are getting 3. Now let's discuss how we can access the individual elements. For example, I want to access the 7 here. How I can do that? So to do that, what we can do nested list. And then this is the third element, basically 0, 1 and 2. So let's do 2. Here, run the program. So here we are getting this list here. So now we want to access the first element. So let's add another pair of square braces here and then do 0. Okay. Save and run the program. As you can see, we are getting 7 here. Okay. So in this way, we can access the individual elements here as well. Also, we can use the negative numbers as well. So we can do something like -1 and 0. That will have the same effect. Okay, we are getting 7 here. I hope that makes sense. Now this is the nested list. Now how we can loop through the nested list items. So what we can do something like this. So we can add a for loop for list in nested list, print the list. Okay, so if I just do that, then we are getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. And now if you once again iterate over all of these elements, what you can do, you can write another for loop inside of this for loop. So we will have the nested for loops for that. So for num in list, okay, print the num. All right, so if we do that, then as you can see, we are getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so this is how we can write the nested for loops as well, which is good. Now we have seen the nested lists and how we can access the individual elements from the nested list. Now let's see how we can create the nested list by using the list comprehension. So I will comment out this one and comment out this one as well. And let's create another nested list. So nested list equals to, let's add the square brackets. So here we can add the, once again, another set of square brackets and do something like j for j in range of, let's do 1 2 4. Okay, and this is for what? For I in range, once again 1 2 4. Okay, and let's print the nested list. So basically what we did here, we are writing a nested list comprehension. Okay, so if I just run the program, as you can see, we are getting 1 2 3 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. Okay, In this way, we can create the nested list by using the nested list comprehensions. Once again, we can do the if else statement and so on and so forth. Everything is good. Okay. So this is how we can do something like that. So now let's see how we can flat a list. So what exactly do I mean by flatting a list? So if I just do something like this and just uncomment this one, or just cut it out from here, paste it down here, okay, and uncomment this one. So now we are getting list. Inside of that we are getting another list 1 2 3, then another list 4 5 6, then another list 7 8 9. But what if we want something like this: 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8 comma 9, something like that, from this particular nested list? How we can do that? We can do that by using the list comprehension. So here we can do flat underscore list equals to a list. So what we can do, we have to do something like this. So first of all, the item for row in nested list, okay, all right, then for item in row. I know this is a little bit confusing, but please bear with me, and print something like flat list. Okay, if I just save that and run the program, as you can see, we are getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so what exactly we did right now here? So this is a little bit confusing part, but I will do my best to explain that. Okay, so what we can do, we are having the rows and the columns here, right? So what exactly is a row? This is a row, this is another row, and this is another row. Okay, so for row inside of this nested list, okay, we are getting the item, and we are getting item for what? We are getting this item for each of the row. Okay, so we are getting the item something like 1 2 and 3 for each of the row. So this is what it is happening currently right now here. Okay, so this is a little bit complex list comprehension, but yeah, this is what exactly is happening. So we are first of all getting all of these rows. Okay, so for row in the nested list, so this one and this one. Okay, so this is how we are getting an individual element or the item from this nested list. And after that, what we are doing, we are getting all of the items for each of the rows. Okay, for each of the rows here. So 1 for this 1 to 3, then 2 for this 1 to 3, and so on and so forth. Okay, so yeah, this is the nested list in Python. Okay, I know this is a little bit confusing, but please bear with me. And we rarely use this sort of syntaxes. We use the for loops for most of the things. So don't worry about that in case if you are struggling with the list comprehension right now.